What's going on, guys, and welcome to MLB The Show 25. Now, we just finished our series in 24 where we ended up coming away with 2 Cy Young Awards, however, never made it to the playoffs, let alone end up winning one. So, that's going to be our main focus in this one as we work our way up the ranks into the majors with an organization that hopefully will end up making the playoffs multiple years in a row. However, time will only tell where we end up. I know we're going to be starting in high school, which is one of the new features here in Road to the Show. So I'm super excited to see what the process is going to be and what our options are going to be once we're done with the high school portion of this mode. So we're going to be getting into this. Of course, we're going to be a male because we're going to, again, kind of play as ourselves. However, even though we were a pitcher in the last one, we're going to have some fun with this because we're going to be a two-way player. Now, I really didn't play the field much when I was in high school and definitely not in college. However, I thought this would be fun because not only was I not the greatest hitter in real life, but I'm an awful hitter in MLB The Show. So it's going to be extremely comical because we're going to go out there, spin some absolute gems on the mound. However, then we're going to get into the batter's box and go 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts in pretty much every single game. So let's have some fun with it. Hopefully we'll end up improving as time goes on, but again, time will only tell. Now, of course, we are going to be a starting pitcher. That's what I was. And really, my 2 main positions when I was playing were catcher and third base. So I don't think playing catcher is really going to be extremely fun because we're not really going to get a lot of situations in the field. And I think it would be ridiculous to expect us to be a starting pitcher and a catcher. I think we're going to go to third base. Yeah, that's going to be a little extra stress on the arm as we throw it across the diamond, but so be it. So let's go with third base and, of course, a starting pitcher. Now, we're going to go back to the same repertoire that I had when I was pitching. We never had a 4-seam. We ended up going with the 2-seam. We ended up having the circle change, which hopefully is still here, which it is. And then we also had the slurve, along with one of my favorite pitches, the splitter. So we'll end up going with those 4 pitches, not going to add anything more, and we're going to definitely kind of just deal with that. Now, it looks like we're going to be putting some skill points into us as a hitter and a fielder. And honestly, I don't necessarily know where to go, so we're going to go with the presets and look and see that we have 3 different ones. We have Showtime, which obviously there's a lot in power, base running, and then per 9 and big game. I like that a lot, actually. We do have Rock Solid, which is mostly contact, fielding, and again, some per 9 and big game. And we have Double Duty, which it looks like it's someone who's more contact and power, you know, kind of the mix of the two. Not a ton in fielding and definitely not big game, which is a little frustrating to be honest with you. So I think for the fun of it, let's go Showtime. Let's go big or go home, am I right? Let's go with that. Let's go with the power. I don't necessarily know how I'm going to be with the contact because, again, I am not good at this. I've tried this before. In fact, when I started this game up and we were trying to choose, you know, the type of like presets or the different types of modes of like hitting, pitching, and everything like that, I tried a little bit, and I think I only made contact like twice. So this is going to be extremely interesting. So we have ourselves Wally Z Bandit here. Obviously, a little different from our 24 because hopefully that means that we're not going to be on the Mets this time. So let's get into our high school career. Now, I did end up skipping that video that is, I guess, the intro to Road to the Show. I'm going to leave that for you guys to watch if you guys end up playing this mode. So I don't want to spoil it for you. But looks like we're talking to Arthur Volek, our starting pitcher. Hey, we're a starting pitcher too. Looks like he's a little stressed out about science class, huh? Well, to be honest with you, when I was in school, look, man, I got good grades. I was in AP class and everything like that. So, look, man, I'm not going to let him down when it comes to classwork. Plus, we need to have good grades to get into college if we end up going there. So, don't worry, man. We got this, man. Don't stress. I got you. But it looks like he's nervous about other things. So, I don't think this is about science. What up, man? I like to think I'm pretty intuitive like that. You know what I mean? And yep, those 3 dots, you guys know what that always means. It means we're damn right. Senior day. Of course, scouts, college recruiters, D1 schools may be there. It's always exciting, but I get it. It's always very nerve-wracking. Used to have to play in front of scouts all the time, and let me tell you, it definitely is nerve-wracking. I've had some pretty bad games in front of scouts before, let me tell you. So if that's happened to you, don't worry about it. You're not the only one. Oh, and thank you so much, man. Giving me a ton of compliments saying that we're, you know, a very big reason as to why we have a shot at winning state. But our team is full of stars, man. Hopefully that'll end up, kind of upping the chemistry between us and the rest of the team. So maybe we can actually win it and we can go to a much better school or organization. But, yeah, what can we say, man? We know how to get people out of a rut. And I don't know how I necessarily feel about all this dialogue. You can definitely tell it was someone older who ended up writing this, because this is not something anyone else would end up saying. But let's get through this. Let's end up getting into our games, and let's see who we can end up getting some interest from. Now, hopefully we're going to end up playing better in these high school games than we did in the Combine in the last series, because obviously I did not know how to play the game at the time. First time playing it in a long time. So now I actually have a little bit of pitching knowledge under my belt in this game. Hitting, on the other hand, nope, we're completely screwed, and I'm probably going to strike out a bunch, but hey, that's the fun part of being a two-way player. And hi, Coach. Yeah, oh, dude, pleasure's been all mine, man. I love playing baseball, so as long as I'm on the team and we're playing well, I'm going to be extremely happy. Several college recruiters here. I get it. I will go out there, do my best. Hopefully we can pick up strikeouts like we did in the last series. But again, we're starting over from scratch, so that might be a little bit difficult. But Coach, thank you so much for everything that you've done. You've made us the player that we are. But either way, we get to start this game right here. I don't think this is a playoff game, but that's okay. It's going to be really fun. At least we get the start. And obviously, we're going to go with the one that is going to give us potentially the best reward, and that is going to be retire the side in order. So let's see if we can do that. See if we can dot up a fastball in the outer half to start this game. That is a little early. So not the greatest start in this game, but hey, you know what? 1-0 count. Just getting the jitters out. Don't tell me that's a home run right off the bat. No pun intended. And that is not. That is a fly out to left field. And there we go. Maybe not the best pitch, but it produced an out. And we can be happy about that. As he swings at that circle change, expecting the fastball. Yeah, he didn't know what was coming there. Now let's give him the slurve. There it is. Boom, baby. That is perfect. Hits the outside corner. And now we're going to throw this up and in. Send him a little bit of a message. There it is. Boom, sit him down, baby. That is 3 pitches and our first strikeout in MLB The Show 25. Yes, it occurred in high school, so we can't say it's our first Major League strikeout, but hey, it's a great way to start off this series, especially in the first inning. Let's go. We got 2 outs here. 1-0 count. Let's get out of this in 3, as that is going to be a ground out to the third baseman. And we should have retired the side in order. But instead, that is going to be an E5. So now we got to get out of this inning. Ooh, that stretch is a little longer than what we had in 24. So I got to get used to that now. That is beautiful. We got an 0-2 count. And you know what? He made that error just so we can get the strikeout here on this final pitch. Oh, we don't quite get it. But it's all right. We're going to get the backdoor slurve. And we're going to get him out right here. 2 strikeouts in the inning, and we're picking up right where we left off. You know, we regressed so much as a starting pitcher because we're starting over from scratch, but damn, that was still pretty damn good. Oh, boy. Time to embarrass ourselves. 1 out, man on second. Please don't judge. Come on, man. I don't hit in real life or in this game. I literally did not swing at 1 pitch in MLB The Show 24. So I don't know why the hell I'm doing this, but hell, let's have fun with it. And let's swing at all 3 pitches and strike out. Oh, this is going to be interesting. At least we can make up for it as we take the bump for the second inning. Let's go. Great way to start on that split. Yeah, you can definitely tell it does not have the same break that we had in 24. Obviously, we will get up there eventually. Thankfully, that circle change does it. And we're going to end up going with the slurve. We've struck some guys out on an up and in fastball. So let's go down and out if he's expecting the fastball. There it is. The discipline. The discipline at the plate. I am surprised. Let's go up and in this time. Change that eye level. As we almost end up hitting him. No, we're going circle change. Out. We're going to hit that corner. Right there. Boom! That is another strikeout, and we are cruising here. Is that 3 already? That's impressive. We should get some pretty good interest from some schools. I wonder how it's going to happen, though. Because I would imagine it's not like if you go to college, you're going to end up playing your entire career, you know? That would just make this extremely long, which I'm not upset with. You know, Road to the Show, this has been a really fun series. It was fun back in 24, but the fact that we have multiple levels here in this one makes it even better. Let's get that slurve. Makes contact. And let's go. Let's finish it with the split. Let's make this our new out pitch again. There it is. So maybe we should have went with something else. Wow, that kid's got some speed. Even if that ball was on target, he still would have been safe, I believe. That's unfortunate. Now we got to get a double play, or we just got to strike a couple guys out. Thankfully, that ended up falling in there. We just want to keep this low. That way he would end up grounding it out or fouling off. Now let's go slurve down and out. Make him look silly. Well, we just made ourselves look silly. We are making up for that one more time. He's not expecting it. Nor should he have. Let's go fastball up and in. Catcher wants it. Let's give it to him. Boom. That just clips the top of the zone. And thankfully, we pick up that strikeout right there. So, now we don't have to worry about the double play. Now all we have to do is get a strikeout, or get a ground out, or I guess a pop out, or anything like that. Great stop by the catcher. He should be getting some offers as well. That was a great block pitch. Saved us. And there we go. That pushed it to a 1-2 count. We just went up and in. Come on, man. These aren't professional hitters. There it is. Whoa. They got the discipline of those hitters, but they won't hit this. My bad. Dude, honestly, they did a really good job of simulating high school because all the errors, potential errors in the field, got me extremely nervous. But the good news is, it seems like they're going to make most of the plays. I'm hoping that first one was just a fluke. Let's go. Let's see if we can pick up some more strikeouts here. How sweet would that be? And I'm really interested, too. You know, I said I'm interested to see how, like, the college career would end up going, if we even go that route. But I'm curious to see how many games we actually play here in high school. I really like the fact that they added this. It's kind of like what I know a lot of people ended up wanting for, like, college football, which I really hope they institute in college football 26. But either way, I'm glad that they instituted in this game. It just adds an extra dimension to it. It just makes it so much more fun, as that is going to be a ground out to the shortstop. Nice catch over there at first. And we got ourselves the first out of the third inning. Let's just keep cruising here. Yo, imagine we go a complete game in our first start in this game. We can pick up more strikeouts too. That'd be incredible. And actually, that's another question I have too. And I'm sure, I mean, we're going to find out here in a handful of innings. But is this really the high school experience where we end up throwing 7 innings? Or is it a full 9? Oh my gosh, that could have been taken deep. We are getting redemption on that slurve. Down and out. Make sure that you actually throw this well. Get that break that you want. And it still wasn't. That was early. Do you got the arm? He does. Our shortstop's got a gun over there. You'll love to see it. And that's going to be 2 outs now. 1 out away from finishing this. Let's even get a fastball in the outer half. Nope, that is going in. But thankfully he doesn't swing. We're only hitting 89. We need to throw a little harder than that. Despite the fact that we were throwing a two-seamer. So that's a great one right there. And now we're going to bury the splits. And we're going to finish them off. Make sure you truly bury it. That's what I'm talking about. We get out of the third with a strikeout. And we are looking fan-tastic. And now we got a chance to get some more rewards, as we are going to retire the side in order. This one looks like fun too, but this seems like it's a much better reward. Maybe not much better. It's an extra 5. I don't know what the hell those were, but hey, you know what? It's an extra 5. We'll take it. We'll figure out what they're for as we move along. But that's a great pitch to start the 4th inning. That is not a great one to follow it up, though. Let's go fastball up and in. They're not expecting it with 1 strike. Thankfully, he fouls that one off. And I think we're going to go back to our slurve. I love this pitch. Do we still love it in this game? We do, but how long did that take you to actually field the ball and throw it over there? But at least it's an out. And again, that is the most important thing. Let's see if we can get out of the fourth with no damage again. Can't believe it's 0-0. Come on, man. Don't tell me you're going to rely on me to actually bust this game open in the batter's box. Because I can almost guarantee you that is not going to happen. By the way, if anyone has any tips on how to be a better hitter, please let me know down in the comments. Because, again, we're going to be a two-way player throughout this entire series. And that means that I'm going to need a lot of help when we're not on the mound. That's a great pitch. There we go. 3-2 count. We were ballsy with that one on 3-1. And let's go split to finish it. There it is. He wasn't looking split. Swings at that one. And we take the 4-hitter down with a strikeout. Love to see it. Brooks Salas, the 5-hitter. Are you going to be our next victim? In a way. Backs up on that one. Fields it cleanly. Gets it over to first. One pitch. 1 out, and we retire the side in order yet again. And oh man, no outs, no one on. Power swing. Why are you swinging at a fastball down and in? I need better vision too, you know what I mean? I don't want to just sim through these though, man. I need to just get better. Hopefully you guys will see me get better as time goes on. I don't know why I moved this thing all the way over there when that was down the middle. Oh, there we go. Look at that. We're getting a better eye. That slider was out of the zone, and we were definitely not going to swing at that. Come on, Dominguez. Right down the middle. There we go! And that's a line out. But, solid contact. We didn't strike out. And hell, that just means we're getting a little bit better. Unfortunately, our team couldn't score a run, so it's still 0-0 in the 5th. And hopefully we can keep it that way. As that circle change drifts up a lot higher than we wanted it to. But thankfully he didn't swing and it's still a strike. And it's the same thing with the slurve, man. We need to work on that. I need to be, like, good to late on pitches like that. You know what I mean? Let's go fastball up and in. Now this is one where we don't want to be late. We want this one to be up a little high. And unfortunately it was just way too much out of the strike zone. Didn't fool him at all. But the backdoor slurve finishes him off. Great. Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say great play. It was nearly a great play, but dude just couldn't hang on to it. He should have been in position to field it, but he didn't. And let's do this. 2 or more strikeouts. We've been pitching well from that perspective. Why can't we continue, am I right? Obviously, if we don't get it in the strike zone, that's going to be a little tough. Let's go fastball down and in. That was up and in. But thankfully, that's going to be a pop out to center field. And that also means that we are going to have a really good shot at getting out of this with a double play. Now, the guy on first, unfortunately, has 95 speed. So we need to make sure it's a hard hit ground ball to the shortstop or the second baseman. Or if we can find a way to pick up a strikeout, even though that ball was just out of the zone, that might even be even better. But if we can just get that ground ball to second base, we have that chance to get that double play, and we get out of the 5th. Now let's hope that the offense can score, and if this is a playoff game, maybe we can advance. Or the offense just remains stagnant, and it still remains 0-0, as that one should have been gone. Let's be honest here. Let's go change up. There it is. That's beautiful. That's what we need. I don't know why I'm struggling with that. Let's go slurve. That was better than I wanted it to be, and the fact that he laid off that is super surprising. He won't lay off this, though. Or he will. Then 9-hitter, too? Split down and out. He won't know what hit him. It's alright. Slurve will do it. I have a lot of faith in this pitch. There it is. At least that's in the zone. We don't want to issue any free passes. So let's go split. Keep that in the zone. And he fouls that off again. That 9-hitter is fouling off so many pitches. Let's go slurve. Close this out. So the 9-hitter just took us like 9 pitches, 9 or 10 pitches, and just ended up singling up the middle to start off the inning. Not ideal, and Coach decides to take us out because of that? Coach, come on now. And the good news is it looks like we got out of it. And now it's 0-0, guy on first and second, and we're up to bat. And we're going to foul out. First pitch, too. So that's a little disappointing, but maybe we can still score in the ninth or in the sixth. Unfortunately, we did not score at all, and the Eagles take us down 3-0. I don't know what that means. Maybe that's the end of high school now, but at least we actually had a pretty good outing. Oh, and it looks like the recruiting coordinator for TCU has come to speak with us. That was a very hard loss, but thank you. I appreciate that. Let's be completely honest. I ain't going to fucking Texas, but hey, it's nice to know that we actually have some interest, especially from a school that sent almost 50 players to the majors. I don't think I ever want to be a horned frog, to be completely honest with you, but still, Coach, thank you very much for the interest. I really appreciate that. I wish we could have picked up the win, especially in front of you, but hey, we'll still take some interest. They're down in Fort Worth. 4-star exposure, 5-star skill development. That's actually really cool and would be a really big help. Looks like it impacts draft status and ratings among scouts and one-on-one focus skill. That's actually really cool. I really like this extra thing in here. I really love going from high school to potentially college to the pros. I think that was a really smart thing that they put in here. It makes the game so much more fun. And it looks like we get interest from 2 teams, the Rockies, and again, my favorite team, the Chicago White Sox. Then again, I think at this point the White Sox would take anyone off the street to be able to play, well, a number of positions for them. But nice to know that they're interested in us. So we see right now, we got TCU that's interested, and of course, we have the 2 major league programs as well. So let's exit here. Let's get into the next stage and see what we have to do. It's unfortunate that, again, if we end up getting out there, chances are we're not going to be starting another game. You know, we're going to need at least a little bit of time off to be able to recover. But if we can find a way to still impress some scouts by hitting well, that would be ideal, as we end up getting 8 skill points there, which is really awesome. So again, here, just want to show you guys the menu as well, just in case you guys haven't started yet, or you're going to end up getting it when it actually releases before the early release date, or after the early release date. But if you guys are looking for that interest panel, again, the future planning is where all of your interests are going to be. You have the college interests, obviously. They show you if it's unknown, if they're recruiting you, which you saw right there with TCU. And also you can go with the right trigger and go to the pro teams. And again, it's going to be the same thing. Just going to show you who's interested in you and everything like that. So again, if you guys are looking for that screen, that's where it is. But looks like we're going to get into this playoff game, which is going to be really cool. Again, I doubt that we're going to end up starting on the bump, but we are going to get a chance to hit. And hopefully we can pick up our first hit in high school. And this is going to be the playoffs too, so I kind of wish Coach didn't waste us on senior day. I wish he would have waited for this. But the fact that we have a chance to be able to get out on the field again and progress in the playoffs is really awesome. And not just that, but not only are we hitting 7th, but we have a chance to drive in 2 runs here. No outs, first and second. Oh, if we were... that was just a little late. That was right down the middle, too. Hitting 89. He's just like us, but he's got a 4-seamer. Why are you swinging at that? I knew not to swing, and I still did anyways. This is embarrassing. Maybe we should just bunt. There we go. We actually made some contact. We're a little late on that one, but still, it's getting a little bit better. Let's just try to make some contact, put it in play. Let's go! We actually get a perfect! And that ball is out of here! That is going to get us some interest. I can't believe that. That is a first for me. And damn, that is exciting. Oh, that feels so good on the controller too. Oh, is that what you guys experience when you hit home runs in this game? Holy sh! I am so jealous of you guys. That might be the only one we ever hit, but hell, we actually made ourselves look a little more appealing as a two-way player. 439 feet as we get back in the batter's box in the 4th inning. We're going to leave that one high. You better believe we're going to get ahead in the count this time. Sorry, I'm so used to pitching that this is behind. Oh, the sinker. That was a really great pitch. You can tell we were a little early on that, expecting the fastball. And unfortunately, we get the off-speed. That was a great one, though. I'm not going to lie. Yep, leave that one up. Let's go. 2-1 count. It's fine. We're getting a little better vision, too. That's what we love to see. There we go. Wow. And we get ourselves a base hit. That's beautiful. We're 2 for 2. Never thought I would see it. I swear we are still on legend mode. I know it doesn't seem like it, but we definitely are. So let's go. I'm not going to steal any bases. However, slide. No, we're not going to get that. And unfortunately, or fortunately, he throws the ball away. And let's go. We do get out at second, but because of the error, we have a guy at second base with 2 outs now. Hopefully we can just maintain this lead. Oh, and we have our first opportunity in the field. Let's see how good we can be on this one. Oh, the bunt, though. Oh, but we can't field it cleanly. That's unfortunate. And yeah, that is just going to be a base hit. That should not be an error because that was still going to be close regardless. Thankfully, that did not result in any runs. And now we have a chance to get our 3rd hit of the game right here in the 6th inning. Still up 3-0. The difference was us. And we got a chance here to break it open even more. So let's go. 2 outs, though. Man on first. Just make some pretty good contact here. That's all we're asking. Power swing. Oh my gosh, I should have just went contact. That was good. We just missed it, though. That is rough. Should have went contact again. Oh. That one was embarrassing. That one was super embarrassing. Super early on that one, and I don't know what I did with this. And yeah, that is going to be a strikeout. But hell, coach can't be upset, man. We're 2 for 3 now with a home run and a single. We're the only runs. Ooh, and who knows? Maybe we can actually put this game out of reach, as that is going to be potentially a double play. We get it over to second, over to first. Oh, and he's just wide. That double play could have ended the game, but unfortunately, the ball goes wide. And now on an 0-2 count, let's see if we can just put this game out of reach. Come on, first and second. Oh no, that's hitting to the outfield. That's not good, but hey. That's going to be... Oh, he's waving him home. Get him at home. Let's go. And we get out of it with a win. Not the way that I expected us to win, especially since we were up 3-0 right before that at bat. But we end up winning 3-2, and we are advancing in the playoffs. And we hit so well in that one that the recruiting director from UCLA is here to speak to us. Well, thank you very much, Coach. I appreciate it. Been looking at us all season? And you know what? California is a beautiful state. I miss San Diego. I know UCLA obviously isn't in San Diego, but at the same time, it'd be nice to be in Southern California again. However, again, is that where we go? Are we going to go to college or are we going straight to the pros? It's going to be something we're going to have to figure out at the end of this video. And kind of like TCU, 4-star exposure, however, only a 4-star skill development. Not exactly what we're looking for, but at the same time, still nice that we have interest from a school in California. It's not just that, but we almost picked up the interest of almost every single... Holy cow! A lot of different teams. I wasn't expecting that. I'm like, we have pretty much everyone in the AL East almost. But my goodness, man, a lot of other interest. If we look at the interest detail, obviously we only have 2 colleges, although UCLA is a 4-star prestige, which is dope. But look at this. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 teams interested in us. Pretty much half the league. That is incredible. We're getting more interest from the MLB teams than we are from colleges, which is kind of strange, to be honest with you. But still, if we have a chance to go out on the bump in one of these playoff games and we can impress them on the mound, brother, we are going to be in such a great spot going forward. And actually, it looks like the next game is going to be the championship game. So it looks like you have a maximum of 3 games in high school, which is really cool. I would imagine if you end up losing game number 2, I guess, which was the first playoff game, that you just be out of it. However, I'm not 100% sure. Either way, though, high school state championship in Illinois. East Bobcats versus the Central Stars. Let's see if we can go out there on the mound and pick up the state championship. How beautiful would that be? We just got to go out there and have the same type of game that we ended up having in that first game that we started. And that is not the way to start. Granted, it is a strike, but that was early. And that is something we want to avoid in a lot of these games. As there we go. We actually start off on a 0-2 count. Try to jam him up high. And he swings at it. 3 strikes. You are gone on 3 pitches. You'll love to see that. See if we can start with the slurve on this one. I think he's expecting fastball. Ah, there goes the immaculate inning. That's all right. Start off 1-0. That's not looking good either. So we go from striking a guy out on 3 pitches to going to 2-0. Make that 3-0. All right, come on. Fastball. Just don't give him a cock shot. There we go. All right. 3-1. We're getting back into it. Still a little work to do. But that's a good start. As that's just going to be a ground out to first base. Whew. Thankfully, we got out of that one. We started 3-0, but we ended up finding a way to get the out. And even if that's not impressive to scouts, the fact that we ended up regaining our composure and being able to get out of it, I think, should be pretty impressive to them. Either way, love that. And now we're going to get him out on 3 pitches as well. Slurve's going to be way out of the zone, but it's worth it. Wow, that wasn't way out of the zone. We threw that a little early, so didn't get the break that we were hoping for. But at the very least, we still got out of the inning. No hits, and we got a strikeout. And now we got a big opportunity here in the first inning. Runners at the corners, no outs. Oh, why did I just swing at that? That was bad. At the very least, though, now we have 2 guys in scoring position, and they don't have the setup for the double play. So all we got to do is make some contact. Can you throw one down the middle, please? That'd be ideal. What do you... Oh, I thought that was a fastball. My bad. That was a slider. And we went all the way up here with it. I don't know why. I need to get a little better at that, don't I? It's kind of bad. I did it again. I did it again. That ball was right down the middle. And I turned the whole thing all the way up to the top. That was stupid. Stupid. And now we got to go out in the second inning where we didn't pick up any runs on that. That's rough. Really is. That's fine. We got the changeup. That is beautiful. 0-2 count. 3rd batter out of 4 that we got into an 0-2 count. Now let's finish him with that slurve out. Yes, he did. We're not even going to check down there? Come on, buddy. I thought you were on my side. There it is. Boom! Up and in. Nicks the quarter. And we got ourselves another strikeout. Let's go. Keep it up. That's a beautiful pitch to start. 0-1 count. Let's go fastball up and in. They expect that with 2 strikes, but definitely not with 1. And that definitely showed right there. Sorry, we got to change up down and in. Get him to swing. Brother, these guys are no match for us. Watch this strikeout right here. Wow. Good eye, buddy. Let's get another one here up and in. Wow. The guy's got pretty good discipline here. Slurve one more time. Get it in the zone. Okay. That's fair. That's on us. That's on us. And we don't get the bottom of the zone on that one. It just clipped it, but apparently not enough. That means that went to 1-0. However, that pitch makes it 1-1 and now 2-1 because of that really horrible fastball. Get the ground ball, or at least no, at least get the out at first, buddy. Thank you. That could have been an inning-ending double play, but instead it's a little error over there, and that's going to be a fielder's choice. And there we go. What a great play at third base. My brother, I hope you get drafted or recruited as well, because that was a great play. But our offense still isn't scoring in the championship game for state. Come on, guys. I understand you're nervous. I'm a little nervous too, but I'm doing my job as I give up a base hit into right to lead off the 3rd inning. Okay, that's rough, especially at the bottom of the order. That's all right. We're facing number 9 now. This guy hopefully will not steal. But again, we just got to remember we got to keep the ball down in the zone. That's all. Because again, we just need to produce a ground ball. The fact that we're playing with metal bats, though, is a little disheartening. I will say that's one thing I forget about high school baseball. There it is. Yes, he did! Are you not... Was that not a strikeout? Did he not go on that? That's surprising. Finish him. Oh my gosh. Do not walk him, too. Do not walk him. No! That slipped. My finger slipped on that one. That was just a really bad pitch. Now we got 2 walks. I am first and second with no outs. Come on, we're better than this. There we go. That's huge. That's huge. And now we can finish it with a split down. There it is. Oh, at least that's a double play. 1 or 2. Never mind. He's got some speed over at first. Makes sense. It is the leadoff hitter. Not what we want to see. And now we either need to get a really good double play ball here, or we just need to strike him out and make it so we don't need to worry about anything like that. Well, let's go. That could be it. Oh, no. We're too slow. And we didn't really get a good jump going over there. And that is going to be an RBI fielder's choice, which means that our offense needs to really pick it up next inning. And that is going to include me, as that is a wild pitch. And we need to regain our composure. All right, come on. I've been here before. We can do it again. I guess I never played in the state championship, but pitched in the playoffs. That's always cool. And unfortunately, that's not great. That's going to be 2 runs. But we get him at second. But unfortunately, the run scores. But we do have a chance to get some runs. But damn it, if we lose in the state championship, I'm going to be upset. But at least we have a chance to tie it. So let's see if we can get another perfect hit here. And we don't. Nice slider on that one. Yeah, you can tell why these guys made it to the playoffs, huh? And to the championship, as a matter of fact. Let's go. There we go. That's a nice base hit. Let's go. That is not going to be an RBI, unfortunately. But at least we have runners at the corners with our 4-hitter up the plate. And he is going to have a chance here to break this game wide open if he can just end up hitting a home run. Come on, man. You're in the 4-hole for a reason. Let's see you do it. Okay, let's go. Nope. Go back. Go back. Go back. I was thinking about it, but it did not get past him. Great block by the catcher. And now we need to go here. Let's get a good base hit. Ah, and then it's going to be the end of the inning. Where are you going? All right, I need to learn how to base run. But unfortunately, that is 2-0 now. The good news is, at least we're back on the bump. Coach did not take us out. And apparently, they still want us to go 3. Interesting. No, don't let that drop. Let's go. Good catch and right. That is 1 pitch, 1 out. Wow, are they going to continue to tell me to go 3? Hopefully that is not indicative of what these guys are going to end up doing in this inning. Come on, we need to get out of 4. Regain that composure, buddy. You started off this game so well. We can't end this on a bad note. Again, I think we have a real good chance of winning state. We just need to have our offense wake up a little bit, and we just need to continue to keep this at 2 runs. As a bad pitch, but really great stop by the catcher. But we're going to get redemption. One more time. That was a great pitch. That was a good one. That's what we wanted. We just didn't get it. There we go. At least that is... Come on. No. Really? Really? Bro, can you flip it to me when I'm on the run? Please. All right, we just need a double play. Oh, no. That could have been bad. Double play ball, though. That's all we need. We can get out of this. We can get 3 runs, and we can be in line for the win. We're better than that. Come on. We have, like, no confidence in our pitches. Let's go. That's a double play ball. Get over there. Hey, we would have actually made it that time. But let's go. That's a double play. We get out of the 4th, thankfully, with no runs. And now we need to go to work at the plate. Of course, Coach is going to take us out, and I don't blame him after giving up 2 runs. But hopefully we end up scoring some. I think we're going to have 1 more at bat in this game, but we'll definitely see in a moment. Thankfully we do, but we are still down 2-1. Guy on first, 1 out. We need a good hit here. Great changeup. That fooled me. I was looking fastball. Obviously, I always do. What can I say? Now we need to make some contact. I thought I moved it down. That's alright. I guess it went up a little bit, but that's fine. Come on, not on 3 pitches. There we go. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, we made contact, but unfortunately into a double play. And we are not helping our cause. But now, it's all up to us, baby. Can we win states? 2 outs. That is high. Let's go. I actually wouldn't mind a walk, but I want to end this myself. Come on, we've hit 1 home run. Why can't we hit 2? Why can't we hit 2? Too late on that. That makes sense. Come on, though. We're better than that. We proved it. No, why are you swinging at the slider in the dirt? Come on. You can't end this game here. But we do. It just goes to show you how terrible I am at hitting. And that is going to make this series a little bit of a challenge. We do end up losing state 2-1. I wish we wouldn't have given up those 2 runs, but what can you do? And it is unfortunate we strike out to end the game. Not the way we want to end our high school career, but we still have a lot in the tank. Obviously, we have college, and we have the pros potentially to look at. We need to see where we want to go. But obviously, we're going to have to sit down and think long and hard about that. I know, it's not how we wanted to end. It is, Coach. We gave it everything, but just wasn't enough. It is going to sting for a while, but again, we're going to be going to the college. We're going to be going to college potentially. We're going to be going to the pros. Who gives a shit about high school? Am I right? But you definitely left it out on the field. Thank you for being proud. I appreciate it. But yeah, I wish I could have done more to help us win. Very proud of everyone, but man, not what we want to see. And thank you, Coach. I appreciate that. But again, that doesn't mean that we're going to end up, getting a state championship. That's all right. That's going to drive us even more to end up winning a World Series down the road. And yes, we do have an exciting future ahead of us. Now, I don't know. It's been on my mind a lot, and I want to make sure I choose the right path. Can't say if I want to go to the big leagues or go to college to be able to get a little more experience. But again, we'll figure that out. We'll sit down, we'll think about it, and we'll make a decision at the end of this video. And it will not be an easy choice, but it's going to be extremely fun to see where we end up going. Not going to lie, I feel like we're going to have a lot of good options. Obviously, we have a lot of major league teams that are interested, and that does seem to be the case with a couple college teams as well. But yes, thanks, Coach. I'll make sure to think it through and choose the path that's right for me. Let's go. So now we have a big decision to make. Are we going to college, or are we going straight to the pros? I can tell you one place that we're probably not going, and that's the University of Tennessee. Yeah, I know. I'm upset we couldn't pull out the win either, but thankfully we pitched pretty well. Had more than 10 players from the program get selected in the first round of the MLB draft, which is pretty cool. But again, do we really want to go to Tennessee? Let's see what the benefits are of going there. Let's see how many stars they are with their prestige and everything like that, because as much as I don't want to think that that's going to be important to me, it still will. And this is not Tennessee. This is Cal State Fullerton. And I remember when I was being scouted back in the day, Cal State Fullerton was like the primo of schools. Good to see that there's still 4-star exposure and 5-star skill development here, which is actually awesome. That might actually be a place that we want to go. But again, we also have Tennessee as well. Damn, Todd Helton went there? I totally forgot about that. But 4-star exposure, 4-star skill development, don't know if that's necessarily the place that we want to go. And if we look at it, looks like Tennessee is going to be a 4-star prestige, and I'm surprised Cal State Fullerton's only a 3-star. But still, a really, really good option. 3 really good choices from a college perspective. And again, we have all 15 of these organizations that are really interested in us as well. So let's exit. Let's see what the next step is going to be, because now I think we need to make a very important decision. And would you look at that? We got invited to the Combine. Why not? You know? I mean, what does it hurt to go to the Combine? Unless we go out there and just pitch really horribly, then maybe we ruin our draft stock and all that kind of stuff. Nope, we're skipping that. But still, I think it can only help here. Get more interest from schools, get more interest from organizations, and we'll see what ends up going on. As Stephanie Saunders, you're back. Don't send us to New York again. Either way, she's going to definitely support us and guide us through this process because, again, we have a couple different options. So the Combine is a great place to improve your draft stock, and we will definitely do our best. Again, we've learned how to pitch. Hitting, on the other hand, is a little difficult, but again, hopefully a lot of teams will look at us for our pitching ability. So let's get into the showcase. Let's play our next game. Let's see what we have to do. It is a 4-day event. You've got to be kidding me. This is a lot to go through to be able to get to potentially college or the pros. But now we get a chance to show our skill in the batter's box. As that is a nice contact hit. As that was right down the middle. And that is going to be a bomb to center field. 423. That one is going to be the opposite field. Question is, does that get over the fence? That does not. That might have been a pop out. But at the very least, at least that's one that got hit. And that is going to make us look worse. We go from an A to a B on that swing and miss. Thankfully, we end up making contact with that one. Not the best hit, but at least that one would end up falling for potentially a double. Now, come on, we need to make contact on a lot of these. As we do end up making contact with that, although not necessarily solid. That's all right. 278 ain't bad. And we're keeping that B grade. And I think that's pretty important here. Let's go. Throw one right down the middle. Well, that one's a little up, and unfortunately, that was just a little chopper up the middle. That one's a little bit better. That one would end up probably being a pop out to center field. But again, at least contact. One more pitch. There we go. Will that one get out? Does it have enough juice? Not quite. That's all right. Still, not horrible. A B grade on something that we are pretty damn terrible at. And now we're going to have to do some fielding. That's going to be interesting. We got 4 chances here. And let's see if we can make the best of them. That's going to be a ground ball. We're going to make this one. Oh, man. That's bad. And that's going to be off base. Oh, my gosh. I did not mean to cancel my throw. My bad, I guess. That's okay. We're going to make a good throw on this one. And there we go. That's going to be an out. That's beautiful. All right, at least we're getting a little bit better. Double play now. Let's make sure that we turn this one properly. Give me one right over here. Nice. That's going to be good. Flip that over to second. Beautiful. And we get the double play, baby. All right. So maybe they're actually going to be interested in us for more than just a pitcher. Dude, if we're actually doing well in the field and in the batter's box, bro, we might actually get some more interest from some other schools. Imagine that. Honestly, when I was in high school, my dream school was Stanford. Mainly also for academics, but a great pitching or a great baseball school as well. Well, let's go. Now we have a bullpen, and let's see what we can do to end up hitting these spots. Do our best. No, but at least that's going to hit the red. Not where we wanted it, but still not horrible. Let's be better. Let's hit our spot. Still hits the red. I can appreciate that. Let's see if we can get that in on a righty. That's beautiful. Oh, that doesn't hit. That didn't hit the yellow. But let's get it right here on our last one. No, and that's going to be blue. That goes from A to a B on that? I still think that we got a little screwed on that one, but that's okay. Still not bad. We got B's across the board. That should get us some more interest. And thankfully it does, as South Carolina ends up getting a little interest. 4-star exposure and skill development. Not necessarily what we're looking for, but we got a couple more teams. Just one, the Cincinnati Reds. So, as we look at this, I know we have a couple more days left, but again, we got 5 schools that are recruiting us, 3 of which are 4 stars, 2 3-stars, and hopefully we can do a little bit better in these last couple days. And now that means we just have a couple games to play. I think we only get 1 start, and then we'll be able to hit in the last couple. But hey, if we can actually throw a really good game here, then we're all set as a pitcher. You know what I mean? We're going to be good to go going forward. And I think we can do a damn good job right here. But we are actually starting out hitting because we are the away team. And let's see if we can actually make a good impact in the batter's box. That is a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. That is not what we're used to seeing in high school. Am I right? Need to be a little better at that. Come on, just a little contact. There we go. That drops. That is going to be a base hit and an RBI to boot. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Great way to end up starting. We're going to be on the base paths as well, but hey, we can be pretty good at this. We need to learn how to do this anyway, so why not? Oh, that is going to be a double play. And yeah, that's on me. The guy still got the... Wait! I thought we were out! Did he overthrow that? E4, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see what we can do to steal here. I think I'm doing the right thing for... Oh, never mind. I'm not doing the right thing for stealing. How do I end up stealing? Maybe going like this? Nope. Don't worry, I'll figure it out eventually. I could just look at the control screen, but that just sounds... Uh-oh. That just sounds really, really dumb. No, don't go back. Okay. Well, I guess that's an error there as well by the guy on third base. And that was a really confusing end to that inning. Oh, and it looks like we're not getting the start. Looks like we're in the field to start this game, which is unfortunate. That's okay. Oh, man. Yeah, we weren't going to get to that anyways. Oh, no, he's already home. We should have just went to second. That would have been smarter. We still get points for an on-target throw. But now we got a tie game. But at least we get a chance back in the batter's box again. Guy on first. Beware the 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Or the 84-mile-an-hour curveball. Holy cow, man. That was a nice pitch. I don't know how we're going to hit that. Now we're going to see a fastball, I bet. We do. Oh, boy. I'm afraid he's going to strike us out on 3 pitches. I feel like this is going to be a curveball. But he's got so many pitches in his repertoire. That's going to be tough. Yeah, no, that's going to be out. Let's go. Tries to get us to swing up. Come on. That's our move when we're on the bump. Come on now. Ah, we're going to swing through that. We're a little late. And that is unfortunately going to be a strikeout. Again, we are going to see a lot of those. But we'll still do our best. Oh, is that an... Wow, that almost kind of looked like a knuckleball to me. That's all right. Nice pitch. Jeez. Come on, one more right down the middle again. Well, that wasn't down the middle. I mean, it was. It was just a curveball in the dirt. And we look silly now. Come on. Contact. Contact. That's all we need. Oh, that's a little contact. Not too bad. That a sweeping curve? Really? Come on, man. Who are you, Barry Zito? We ain't gonna get fooled on that. Hell no. 1-2 count, guy on first, no outs. As long as we don't ground into a double play, I'll be okay. And I also don't want to strike out, but it was going to be inevitable. So we strike out, but at least we don't produce 2 outs. But somehow we end up scoring a couple more, and we're on top 5-2. Guy is on first and second. Why are you swinging at that slur? Oh, well, I guess that would have been called a strike anyway, so shouldn't be extremely surprised. That's okay. Come on now. We got this. That was... Oh, that was a cock shot. Oh, we were so late on that. Come on. Come on, let's do better. We can do better than that.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Up with it. Fires first. He's out. So the drop third strike doesn't cost him. And that's that.
I take that back. Well, maybe we can redeem ourselves in the field. As you can see, like, no one's here. Obviously, why would you want to be here? It's just the combine. But let's go. Let's make a good play right here. Why are you bunting with 27 speed? You really think you're going to get me on that? I don't think so. Great play at third. As we get another chance here, too. 1 out. If we can get a double play, that would be ideal. Come on, a little hard ground ball to me. Let's go. Double play ball. Oh my gosh. I honestly was not expecting that. I do not know what the hell that was. Do we need to press the buttons in sequence? Oh, that's bad. At least they didn't score after that, and we have a chance to just get out of this. 5-4, guy on first. That was a horrible swing at the slider.
0-1.
Little early on that one, am I right? 94-mile-an-hour fastball. We can deal with that. But if he keeps throwing a slider to us,
0-2.
I don't know what we're going to do. We're like Pedro Serrano from the Major League Series. Come on. Damn it. And that's another 3. And we're back to our strikeout ways. The good news is we're about to put this game away. 5-4, guy on first, 2 outs. As we thankfully are going to be the last one to make a play on it. Thankfully we won't have to do any of that goofy button shit. And we end up winning this game. Let's go. Not a stellar performance at the plate, but at least we made some pretty decent plays minus that 1 error. Although I did forget that we did have that 1 RBI to start the game. So we didn't play as bad as I thought. But let's go. We go into game 2. I don't know if this is going to be our start or if we're playing in the field again and just hitting, but we'll see. Again, if we're out on the mound, we just want to make sure that we showcase what we can do. We know we're a damn good pitcher. We just need to prove it, especially in front of these scouts. As it looks like we are taking the bump to start. And let's see if we can get out of these innings pretty quickly and pick up some pretty good strikeouts. As that is a good start, as that fastball gets outside, and that is going to be a foul ball. 0-1 count. We got the changeup. Down and in. Unfortunately, he just kind of spits on that. Great eye. And there we go. That's going to be a foul ball. And now that's going to set up for the slurve down and out. Let's finish this guy off and have our first strikeout in the combine. You know we're getting redemption on that, right? Yeah, I know. We're going to bury it. Don't worry. Oh, I can't believe he didn't swing at that. That's all right. Fastball up and in. That'll get him. Looking. Oh, no.
3-2.
I was going to say he's looking off speed, but nope. Slurve down the middle. There it is. Ooh, that's another foul ball. How are we putting him away? You want to go fastball? I completely disagree. We're going split one more time. There it is. Wow, and that's going to be a liner right up the middle. Great at bat and way to fight from the leadoff hitter. But damn, that is upsetting. Come on, we're supposed to start off on the right foot. We did with a first pitch strike, but not much more than that. That's going to be another liner up the middle. Are we even ready for the pros? I think that's my question at this point. So let's go. We're going to go with that fastball. We just need to pick up a couple strikeouts here. Actually, I remember my first time at a showcase camp, it was actually at Stanford for their showcase camp. And I remember my first outing where I was on the mound, I actually ended up giving up a base hit and 2 walks to walk the base or to get the bases loaded with no outs and got out of that jam. So if I could do that back in the day in real life, we can do that here too. Why are you swinging at that, buddy? That was a horrible pitch. But thankfully, we got the strikeout. And now a double play will end up ending the inning. Wow, that was hard to say. I don't know why. There we go. Chases that fastball. That would have been out of the zone. We're actually going to continue to go fastball. As he should have swung at that one. No, we're not doing that again. We're going backdoor slurve, and we're going to fool him. No. That's not what we wanted. You know what? We're going to bury a split. That's our best pitch. Because that was good, but again, we need to really work on that break. No, we're going fastball up, buddy. Yeah, he's not going to swing at that. But again, 0-2 count. We really want to keep that out of the zone. Slurve? That was not bad. That was the spot we wanted to keep it. Change up? That's a beautiful pitch, though. No, we're going slurve, buddy. One more time. And that's going to be the double play. Yes, it will be. We get over in time. Finally, we got the let out of our fucking ass. And we get over to first to cover for the double play. We get out of the jam, and even though we gave up 2 hits, no runs. And we have a chance to make some noise at the plate, too. That's what I'm talking about. And by noise, I mean the ball hitting the glove because we can't make contact with the damn thing. 0-2 count, we can't just leave them stranded on first and second. Not with us on the mound. We need to come away with this win. Come on. Nope. Leave that one out. That didn't even come close to the strike zone. Who do you think you are? We'll swing at some stupid pitches, don't get me wrong, but not that one. Watch him throw the same exact thing. Well, nope. But we did kind of leave them stranded, and we end up going into a double play. That sucks. At least we made contact. It's not a strikeout, but grounding into a double play to end the inning, oh, that hurts. But we can make up for it on the mound. That is beautiful. That's perfect. Granted, that is at the thighs and probably could have been taken deep, but thankfully it did not.
Ball 1.
That's a little low. I get it.
Ball 1 strike.
I'm going to go change up now on the 1-1. That looks good. It's going to be a foul ball. And now we're going to be able to pick up our second strikeout. No, we're not going split. We're going slurve. I don't like this catcher.
Ball 2.
Surprised he didn't swing at that on 1-1. Fastball up and in. Jam him. Mamma jamma. Sit him down, baby. Get out of here. Jason Webb, sit the hell down. Second strikeout of the game. We'd love to see it, and we got one out in this inning. Now let's keep this up. There we go. Beautiful pitch. Let's see if we can do it again. Nice. Can we strike out back-to-back? Do you really think we can? How disciplined are you? Not disciplined enough. Giles goes down, and that's 2 strikeouts in a row. Number 3 of the game. Now let's see if we can actually strike out the side. Imagine that. Oh, that's a great way to start the inning. Or start the batter, pardon me. There it is. Brother, are we going to do this with another slurve? Really? Oh, that could have been it. But instead, we're going to finish him with the fastball up and in. Jam him again. Oh, that came close to hitting him. Split, maybe? Will that get him out? Or is that just going to produce a ground ball? Oh, it just produces a looking strikeout. Bro, what are you doing? That's 3 strikeouts in the inning, baby. If they don't want us in the pros now, I'm going to be surprised. I mean, I know we already had interest, don't get me wrong, but damn it anyway. That was an amazing inning. That's what you want to see from a prospect. So let's keep this up now. There it is. Dude, these guys are just not swinging at it now. New batch of prospects, huh? That should have been a strikeout. Could have had 4 in a row. Instead, that's just a ground out to first base. I shouldn't be upset, though. The fact that we're getting outs is extremely important. That's what we want to do. As long as we don't give up any runs, I'm going to be happy. As that is a slow swing at that circle change. Uh-oh. We got lucky on that one. Now we have to finish it with the split. There it is. I wish he would have been less disciplined on that one. That looks good. Ah, that's going to be a ground out to second base. We need to get that out of the zone a little bit more. That's all right. Now we got 2 outs. And again, we're just cruising here. This guy ended up hitting a single off of us, but we're not going to allow that again. In fact, we're going to get some really good revenge here by striking him out. Look at this. And you know what's going to do it? Nope, not the split, sir. It's that fastball up. It in! I thought that was going to hit him, and he swings at it anyways. Brother was definitely looking for the slurve, but nope, we got him swinging. Sorry, that was just super surprising to me. Let's go. Guy on second, 1 out. Let's drive him in. Why not? Why not us? Because we're too late. That's why. It's okay, though. We shouldn't have moved this thing right here. So that's going to be a foul ball. It's okay, 0-2. He's probably going to go out of the zone, but we're going to swing anyways. Or not, because that almost hit us. So come on. Let's finish this off the right way. Let's get a little base hit. Just make some contact. I was hoping we'd at least advance him. Instead, we strike out yet again. And now we're going to have to go back on the mound. Which is totally fine. Again, that is where we thrive. We just need to keep that up. No one saw that. You guys didn't see that wild pitch. That should have been rocked. See if we can get that outer corner. Nope. Nope. Not on a pitch like that. Come on. A little late. That's perfect. That's what we want to see. Now we're going with that slurve to finish him off. There it is. That late swing. Obviously pushed it over there to second base. And at least that's a ground out. That's great to see. As long as, again, we're just getting outs, I won't complain too much. So let's keep this up. Good way to start. Again, 0-1 count. 1-1 count. My bad. I was expecting that to be a strike for some bizarre-ass reason. And that is actually going to be... Is that Eloy Jimenez out there in right field? Wow, why are you throwing home? And unfortunately, that is a triple-ish. That's okay, though. And it's a tie game. We let that fastball right down the middle. That's rough. 422 feet. All right, they may take us out of the game. Hopefully not right away, but you never know. This might be the last inning if that's the case. Be nice to go more than 4, but at the same time, I know it's a prospect event. It is the combine. You want to see as many pitchers as possible, so I would not blame them for trying to rush me out of the game. How are we giving up base hits like that? What is so different about our pitches here in the 4th inning than they were in the first couple? I understand maybe fatigue ends up setting in, but come on. We're better than that. Before, like, those pitches were just fouled off, you know? Or weak grounders. Not getting it through the infield like that. Let's go. We can finish it right here. No. Really? Back up. I thought we were going to have a great game today. I thought. So remember all those college programs I thought were going to be interested in us? They might be gone now. Because that's 2 outs. That is going to be an RBI, and we have given up 3 runs this inning. And we can't field our position. The shortstop can, but he's not going to make the play at first. Now we got 2 outs, runners at the corners, and coach ends up taking us out. I wish we could have gotten out of that one, but hopefully Palma can do it. At least we'll keep hitting. And we can help our own cause and get ourselves off of the potential loss. That would be ideal. There it is. That's a gapper. That is a gapper. Let's go. No, go. What are you doing? Okay, so I'm guessing it's the triggers. Either way, we just got an RBI double. That's a great way to help our cause, and that loss is no more. No more. Come on. Go. Go. Let's go. We steal third. That's what I'm talking about. I know that's considered a wild pitch, but who cares? We're on third with 2 outs, full count. Drive us home, buddy. Please drive us home. No, just go. Just go. I know it's going to be a pop-out. Try to at least go home, though, right? Either way, at least we tie the game. And now we have a chance to put ourselves up. Man on first, no outs in the 7th. Why did you swing? I didn't want to swing at that. Dude's pumping almost a hundo? Brother, come on. Oh, boy. Boom! We take that off speed, but unfortunately, it's right to the left fielder. At least we made contact and we didn't strike out. And now we have one more shot here in the 9th inning. This will be a walk-off if we end up hitting the bomb, which we don't do. That sucks. But at least most of his pitches are around the same velocity. So, maybe we can make good contact. Just a little late. Yeah, very late. My bad. 0-2 count now. Come on, we just need to make contact. Put something in play. Give us a chance to get on base. Nope. That's going to be outside. Change up high. That's a scary pitch. For a pitcher, that is. I don't know why you'd want to go high with that. That's a foul ball. Okay. You swing that a little bit quicker. We do need to worry about the changeup, but again, 83 miles an hour, or 83 is his lowest. Why are you swinging at the slider? Or we're going to extra innings. The 12th inning? In a combine? That might have been the pitch to swing at, too. That's the worst part. All right. Crook, let's go. Nice last name. Oh, that curveball. That's a nice curveball. I'm not going to lie. That is not bad. Come on. He's going to probably throw something out of the zone, but we need to be ready. Yeah. Trying to go fastball high. It's my trick. Come on. Let's go 4-4. We need to break this open. Got a guy on second. Obviously, the extra innings rule. Nope. Let's go. Now he's got to get something close to the zone. At least close. Can't throw anything a little wild here. Come on. And we just swing late. That's unfortunate, and yeah, that's tough. The good news is we still ended up coming out with the win. That's awesome, and because of that performance, we're actually projected to be a 5th or an 8th rounder, somewhere between there. Still have the same interest in the colleges, which is kind of upsetting that we didn't get any extra interest. Would have been nice to get one of these 5-star schools, but at the same time, just got to be happy with what we have right now. Return to the clubhouse. We have one more game, which I believe we're just going to be hitting in. And let's see if maybe we can actually get a base hit, maybe a home run, to try to at least impress some of these scouts. So let's get into this final game. Let's see if we can have ourselves a day at the plate, and let's see if we can get some more interest. Again, the more that I'm sitting here and thinking about what our decision is going to be, college or the pros, and where we would end up going, now that I'm seeing that we're a 5th to 8th rounder, maybe it might be smart to actually go straight to the pros. A nice little bonus, you know what I mean? But again, we'd be passing up a lot of good development in college, as why are we swinging at the sweeping curve? And it's so far inside, no one would be able to hit that. That's tough. Come on, right down the middle. Oh, a little late on that one. That sweeping curve again. And now he's got us 0-2. Not where we want to be, but come on. Base hit. Damn. I was hoping I made contact on that, but nope. That is going to be a swinging strikeout. And we're kind of in a similar situation, just with no one on base. Rough. Oh, why did I move the thing? Oh, I didn't. I'm just too late. Okay. That's fine. It's alright, we just got to speed up our swing then. Nope, and I love how I said I need to speed up the swing. Too late. Go figure. Now he's going to go off speed, I think. Yeah, he did. That was a great pitch. That may have actually been called the strike on the corner if we didn't swing. And unfortunately, that's strikeout number 2. And now we got a chance to turn a double play. Let's hope. If we can get lucky here. Come on, hard hit ball to us. Let's go. Go to 2. Thankfully, we won't have to enter those buttons. But unfortunately, that is too slow to get the double play. But at least we get the lead runner. Now we got 2 outs with the guy on first. And now we're up to bat with the bases loaded. Don't screw up here. Come on. Just a little base knock. Nope. You leave that sweeping curve out. I know that's where you want to hit us. I don't think so. It's not what I'm allowing, friend. That was the pitch. That was the pitch. Up and in. Man, we would have just tomahawked that one over the left field fence. A little early. Well, very early, it said, but come on, that wasn't very early. Come on, now we just need to make contact. Well, that's not contact. And unfortunately, no one advances on that little wild pitch. And man, we're just shitting the bed today. Dude's got 6 strikeouts and we're 3 of them. Oh, you're going to bunt? All right, that's fine. We're just going to gun you down over here. Boom. What a play. At least we know how to field our position. Now if only we can pick it up in the batter's box. Especially in these later innings. We got a guy throwing 97. But he throws a slider way out of the zone up. Definitely lost control of that. Is he going to hit the zone on this? Just late. That's rough. Come on, man. We've actually redeemed ourselves in other games. Can we do it here too? Why did I move the cursor? Why did you move the cursor? If I would have just left it alone, that would have been a base hit. And instead, 4 strikeouts. Can we go for 5? God, we're going to have an opportunity. Jeez, this is embarrassing. Come on, just please walk off right here. Nice cutter. Very nice cutter. That's going to be his main pitch. Doesn't look like he has a fastball. Cutter's just going to be his fastball. Or act as it, I should say. Nope, that's down. Come on, we just need contact. Contact is the only thing we need. We cannot strike out for a 5th time. We're better than this. We're going to swing through that one, but at least he steals. Now he's in scoring position, which means a base knock to the outfield actually drives him in. Can we do it? No. Thank you. That was so close to the zone, though. That was really close to the zone. All right, come on. 2-2. He's got to be close now. Let's do it. Base hit. A little late. A little late. I should have been expecting the cutter. I should have been expecting it. Come on now. Something in the zone. And we strike out again. This is an embarrassing, a really embarrassing game. Couldn't we have just played 2 games? And since we were the last out of that inning, we start on second base. Great. The guy who doesn't know how to base run is on second base. All right, how do we go? No? You're not going to go? I mean, don't get me wrong. We would have been dead at third. Don't get me wrong, but still. Come on. Let's get through here. Come on. Little base knock. We can get scored. Oh, go. Oh, no. We just blew it. So, 5 strikeouts and getting thrown out at third. And unfortunately, that means we end up losing. 3-2. Again, I wish we didn't have that third game. I think that's going to drop our draft stock. Although it still looks like we're going to be a 5th to 8th rounder. So, knowing that, where do we go? Do we go straight to the pros? Or do we go to college? We have a really big decision to make right now. But thankfully, we're going to get a little help from our draft advisor. I would love an update on our draft stock. Somewhere in the 5th or 8th round range. That is really great to see. And yes, a lot of college programs as well. I appreciate that. So yeah, we're going to pick a school soon. That way we'll know whether we're going to play college baseball if we don't sign pro. That's really great to hear. So no matter what, we're going to be selecting a school. But again, our big decision is going to be, do we go pro or do we go to college? I got it. As nice as it would be to choose our own team and not go to the Mets, let's let the draft decide. That would be really interesting to see. But still, we're going to have to commit to a college right now, and we're going to have to decide between one of those 5. Now, do we want to go to California? Do we want to go to Texas? Back to California, Tennessee, South Carolina. Again, a lot of really great things to see here. With the offer, again, common package, common. Fullerton would be the only one that would actually give us an extra perk. And that would actually be really cool. But is Fullerton where we want to play? And I'll be honest with you, out of all these schools, I think it is. Again, back when I was being recruited in college, Cal State Fullerton was an incredible program, winning national championships, or at least getting to national championships back in that day. So definitely want to play for them, want to bring more glory back to this school and see what we can do. But I hate to break it to you, Coach, if we go to the right organization and get drafted in the right spot, we might actually pick the pros. But now we have the moment of truth. Welcome to the MLB draft. And here we are sitting with our teammates and our friends as we get the call. Who is it going to be and in what round? Are you kidding me? Been drafted by the Mets in the 8th round. The one ball club we didn't want to go to. And we go in the 8th. I'm going to be a little disappointed. I'm not going to lie. So let's end up being a little disappointed. That's great. Yeah. Give me the hat. As if we haven't worn this hat before. And this is really cool. Thanks guys. So this actually makes this a 50-50 for me if I'm being completely honest with you. Do we go the college route or do we go to the one organization I didn't want to go to? We did end up going in the 8th round, which is really cool. But whatever decision we end up making, it's going to have to come right now. So right now I am having mixed emotions. Not happy about being drafted by the Mets. However, happy that we were drafted out of high school. And in the 8th round too. And honestly, if we're going to talk about something why we have the mixed emotions, I really don't want to play for the Mets organization. The draft position, I really don't give a damn, honestly. We're going to make it up to the majors no matter what. We have the skill to do so. So I'm just going to complain about the organization. No offense to the Mets or anything. I've already done a series with you guys, and you guys couldn't take me to the promised land. So, instead, we can figure out what we want to do. Do we want to go to college, or do we want to go pro? We are 20th pick in the 8th round, which is really impressive. However, it is an organization that we don't necessarily want to go to. But do we really want to spend the next 4 years in college developing there when we could just be in the minor league system trying to work our way up to the majors? If we end up doing that, we actually have a chance of making it up to the majors and getting some awards before we would even be out of college. Would it be tough? Absolutely. But is it possible? You bet. So what do? Do we bite the bullet and go to the Mets? Or do we go to college for 4 years? I guess we'll find out in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. We'll find out next episode if we go to college or if we go to the pros. Stay tuned to find out. But if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to go down and drop a like. If you're new, subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next one with our decision.